to know this is what you like. That is the conversation we are having tonight on Duvet. Joining me to break down the conversation is D. Lovis. D. Lovis, you're welcome to Duvet.
Thank you. It's been a while.
It has been a while. What have you been up to?
Just traveling. I was in Nigeria for the past couple of weeks.
Oh, you've been traveling around?
Yes. Yeah.
Take me, please.
I would love to.
You'd love to take me?
Definitely.
Please take me. And then I have this sexy Amishika, who's a certified sex coach. You're welcome.
Thank you. I'm always happy to be here.
Yes, please. And the book on your lap, that book is mine.
It's for you. I'll give it to you at the end
Yes,
of the
please.
show.
When we're done, we're going to do the thing where we...
Yeah.
We'll shake hands and
We'll do
take
that.
and you... Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. And then the Christian Adakwa from Memorial Ghana.
Right.
You're welcome to Duvet.
Thank you.
So Memorial Ghana is funeral...
Logistics
provider.
Yes.
Yes. And I just heard that you have these Cadillac hearses
Yes,
that you
specializing-
rent out.
Right, yes.
Okay, before we go, I'm sure that we can talk about how people
Right.
can find you and all of
Right.
that.
Right.
Let's get into the conversation. Christian, did you miss me though?
Of course, yes. I miss you so much. And
Right.
I think after the show, we will have some chit chat and we take it up from there, of course. Yeah.
We'll take what from where? We'll take it from where?
Memorial Ghana.
Memorial. All right, Christian, let me start with you. Christian, tell me, do you have any guilty pleasures? Are there any things that you absolutely enjoy doing, but it's just, I don't like to talk about it. I don't like other people to know about it. Tonight, tell me about it. What are they?
Well, there are a few things I would
Okay.
like to try, but then I boldly can't talk about it because I feel shy about it, especially when my testicles are being played with.
Okay.
Yes, I love it so much.
Okay.
Sometimes I can't even control myself.
Oh, wow.
But I feel shy to talk about it because maybe the person that I'm doing the act with may feel that, hey, who you're the papa, who you, so sometimes I have that thing, but I really enjoy that part.
Right. You like your testicles to
Yes.
be played with.
You're right.
In what
yeah.
kind of way? Like you want a woman to juggle your balls?
Yes,
Okay.
in a careful manner.
Okay, in a careful manner.
You're right.
To just play with them.
Exactly, yes.
Okay.
Especially with the lubricant,
Ah.
Well, but I don't talk about it.
You don't talk about it.
I love it.
So, but how do you get it if you don't tell them about it?
So it takes this kind of energy to come out to say that kindly do this for me.
Okay.
But most of the time I feel shy about it, even though I love it.
Right. So do you do it yourself then?
No.
No. Okay. Okay.
I'm not a fan of.
You're not a fan
of myself.
Of yourself.
Yes, please. Yes, I'm not a fan of myself.
I like that. I said I'm not a fan of myself.
Right.
Okay, that's very interesting. Ami, tell me, do you have any guilty pleasures?
Okay. So there's something I really like that might be a guilty pleasure for some people, but I'm a sex coach. I'm too informed to feel some kind of guilt about it.
Okay.
So I'm owning it. I love to be spanked.
Oh.
Like if I had my man, I'd want to lie over his lap and then he spanks me. And then very hard till I say my safe word. So a safe word is the word, when I say it, it means it's too hard.
Yeah.
But I want it very, very hard. And you're played with, like,
You
you're
like to lie.
You're spanked and then rubbed and then played with, spanked a lot. It's very, very arousing.
Right.
It's called impact play. It's the pain. The pain stimulates your nerve endings and it feels very nice. And the more the pain, the nicer it is.
Right. So you lay over his lap.
Like this.
Like
I like
this, with your
spanking in
bum,
general. Over.
in his face.
Yeah.
Yeah? And then he's spanking your bum.
Yeah.
And then...
And rubbing, spank, and then you can rub sometimes and then rub the clit, the vulva, and then do more things.
That's one of them. D-lovers is like, do you see the picture?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Do you
I'm
get
trying
it?
hard not to.
You're
be too
trying hard
vivid.
not to be too vivid, but you can see the picture.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The next one, let's go and come back.
Let's go and come back. You need us to breathe.
Yes.
And go and come. D-lovers, let's talk about you.
I have a couple though, but
Okay.
I think the one I'm comfortable talking about, maybe because you guys are ladies and there's one guy here, but most of my guys feel I'm weird because I always tell them that I enjoy watching lesbian porn.
Oh.
And there's something I just like. I don't. If you give me anything to watch, I might pass it. But because it's not something like they expect a guy to do, everybody looks at you like, what the heck are you talking about?
You enjoy watching lesbian pornography.
Yeah. Or let's say I enjoy watching ladies in the act.
Okay.
Very interesting. That means you'd be very interested in a threesome with 2 women.
Maybe in the future.
Maybe in the future. I like the combination of words, maybe, and then in the future. Right. Very interesting. So that's one of them.
Yeah.
What is another thing that you like?
This will get me in trouble.
That's okay.
But then let's say like because I live in an environment that has a lot of guys, boys and stuff. There's always that one girl that they warn you not to go after.
Okay.
So you need to sneak and go and do your thing and pretend as if, oh, me and that girl, I hate that girl. I don't.
But why do they warn you?
Usually guys have their reasons. Probably some of them they enjoy going to her, but maybe they don't want you to know as well. So they will just try to influence you not to. Don't go near this particular type of person. And they have it in every environment. Maybe in an area or neighborhood you live in. There's always that one girl that the guys love to be with, but nobody wants to admit it.
Okay. Yeah. Why would that be the case, though? Is it that you don't want to own it, so she's not good enough? She's not. What's the challenge here?
I won't put it that way. But then it feels like maybe for me, though, the only reason why I wouldn't want to own up is because of how it will make me feel. I feel ashamed.
Why would you feel ashamed?
Because I don't want to delve deep inside.
Right, but won't you be proud if you like a woman and you go and get with her? Christian is smiling like he has something to say about that. Why would you think that men would be with a woman and not want to own up to, like, this is my woman or this is a woman I'm with? What's wrong with that?
Well, probably selfishness is one.
Selfishness?
Yes,
Please
because
explain.
Coming from his point of view, maybe the woman is, with all due respect, is open to all. I'm using the right word, with all due respect. Maybe the lady is open to all. And then you fall in love with her and you wanting to, take her as your World Cup will be a problem to the Boys Association. Therefore, you can... Yeah, I'm choosing my words.
The Boys Association.
Yeah, therefore you need to trade cautiously. You either use the back door to satisfy yourself.
Could it be also when they think the girl is ugly?
No, in my case, that isn't.
We also have the same issue when it comes to women.
Yeah.
So let me share something quickly. There was this girl that I knew when I was young, and always I meet her for work, in quotes. Do you know that when she meets her group of girls, she'll speak ill about me? Oh, no, this guy, no, this guy, no, this guy. But then at the end of the day, from the girls' meeting, she'll come to me. Sometimes she'll be at my end, and she'll get a call from the girls' group. She'll tell me, just keep quiet, there's this person, this person. So it's there.
So in this case, because she doesn't want the girls to come to you?
Yes, it could be. And of course,
she
yes.
told you why.
Because what I enjoy, I won't give it to my brother here, the love so. Do you get it? And how I will enjoy it.
So you speak ill about it so that he won't want to go there?
Yes, by the end of the day,
But I'm sorry,
Mm-hmm.
there's something about that is unsettling for me. If I'm your woman, he has no business with me.
Exactly.
No, you see.
So I don't.
No,
I'm
wait.
confused.
Let us explain the market space to you.
Okay, please explain the
Let us
market space to me.
Explain the market space.
Okay.
You like using a certain word on the platter. Okay, we have traders. Some are traders. The traders are good. We men, we love the traders, yes.
Right.
But then they are not only trading to us, with all due respect, they are not only trading to us. So sometimes you may trade, you fall in love, you love to own the trade.
Right.
But Charlie,
Everybody else.
yes, if
Everybody
everybody in
else
own. And it takes discipline, it takes certain level of boldness to come out against all the men or all the boys that Charlie, now there's no trade again.
She's mine now.
I bought the
She's
entire.
mine now.
The business is mine.
Now I bought the
And it
entire
also
business.
gives you the man a certain level of you know, it gives you a certain level of you being responsible about the trade, because now you are going to defend her.
Right. They'll have a lot to say.
They will say a lot. DMs, Facebook, Instagram, but you have to defend. So it becomes a chuck of stress. So just use the back door. Come and sit down.
And then, so that's the same thing you're
He
talking about.
just explained. He's a guy, so he can relate.
So what you both may be saying essentially is that your guilty pleasures would include dealing with traders?
For me, getting inspiration from me, I would say yes.
Okay.
Because we've met and we've seen a lot of people that we would boldly like to date them or move around with them. They are nice. They are, bed action perfect, communication good. But because of the little mistake,
Because of the trade.
because of the trade,
The profession.
because
Because of the profession.
Oh,
The
yeah.
oldest profession.
Not really the
no,
profession.
but because of the trade, you see.
I don't know how to put it. It's like some people believe that some girls are easygoing, not hard to convince, and not hard to take advantage of. Let me in quotes.
Do you want to
Don't.
take it again?
Okay.
Yeah, so most of the guys will feel like, Charlie, this girl there, she's
It's
yes,
I think let me defend the ladies here small. You see, it's not Nitimu Nyadinho. You see, we all explore at certain ages. You get, maybe she love to explore more at a certain age, and then you showed her love and she gave in for you. And maybe she enjoyed you, other person, and you all enjoyed the game. But now I want to own the property. But then there's work. I need to do renovation, public renovation.
Yeah.
I even have to go to the court to sign an affidavit that she belongs to me now. It be work. So we will still go back to enjoy the trade, but we can't own it.
You can't.
There's someone that you know her. I know her very well.
Hey, we know, but you know her very well.
She is in the public space.
Okay.
Every gentleman knows her. She's my good friend, right from day one.
Okay.
Before she became, or before people getting to know her. You know her, pa.
Okay.
And we are like this.
Okay.
When I was in the university, she was even in my room, most of the times. She's good though, but because of how the trade is going, that Ghanaians see her, even on her birthday, I can't post her. Because everybody will be like, hey, you then this person. But personally, the person is good. The person is exciting. Do you get it? Yeah, so sometimes it's bad.
So you can't even post her on her birthday?
No.
You don't want people to know that you know her?
Yes.
That's very
And those who know that I know her, they'll come to Charlie, this girl, you get her formal, these pictures, Charlie, do this. No. She's nice. You go inside, I go love her. Wow. But, yes. Anyways, guilty satisfaction.
Very, very interesting. I mean, we're right back to you. Let's talk some more.
There's one that I don't talk about often. It's spit play. When I'm very into a guy, like very into and very comfortable, during the acts, can you spit in my mouth? Like, you spit in this, or there's something very erotic. I know. That's why I asked you to go and come back.
Wow. So you let the guy spit in your mouth?
Yeah. It's more like, so it's like, even if you're drinking or taking something, it's like, I want to drink it from your mouth. Or during the acts, like, there's something, it makes it very exciting, and it adds up to the experience.
Right. So during that moment, it's not gross?
It's not gross at all.
It's not.
Because when you look at sex, if you try to break down sex, and you're looking at the word gross, a lot of things about sex are gross. So when it comes to the sexual realm, it's like what you're freely consenting to and brings you joy or pleasure, you go for it.
You go for it. Can you relate?
Not yet. I'm yet to relate.
With the spit play.
Yeah,
You're yet to relate.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever spat in your mouth.
Not yet, but I'll
Not
try
yet.
it and come and give
But
you
you
the...
want to try it?
Of course,
Do you see
yes.
yourself doing that?
Yes.
You won't find
Next
it as
week, yes.
disgusting?
No.
No?
Yeah,
You
because
can drink wine from your
when
mouth.
when it comes to things around sex, I feel that you should be confident about it. So spit more.
Spit
Spank
more! Tea lovers, would you do that? Would you allow your woman, or I don't know, a woman you're guessing with to spit in your mouth?
Just like Ami said, in the heat of the action, even you might not even think about it. You would do it and you would enjoy it. You are thinking about it right now because it's like you're trying to create a mental picture of it, and it feels like it's gross. But in the act, you won't even see that
You
you
could
did
even
that.
kiss after, like, because when you're kissing, the fluid is
There's
already.
But I think I've mentioned to you how I feel about kissing.
Yeah, you have, so it makes sense.
Not to us, so just to
Okay, she's
Oh
even said
no,
it on the
I
show.
have a thing about kissing. I don't like it
at all.
because there's a thing about oral health that gives me a bit of an ache because I don't know how people take care of their mouths.
Right. Yeah.
I grew up to a certain level to realize that some people don't even brush their tongues when they brush their teeth. Some people don't even know that it's a thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
They think it's just your teeth, but it's the tongue that everything goes on. The food, everything. For anyone who has bad breath, a lot of the time is on their tongue, but they don't even know it.
Right.
And for me, I feel like I have to know you enough. I need to have spent time with you to see how you take care of your oral health. Like, I should have seen you brush your teeth a couple of times and see a couple of things for me to feel easy about kissing you. So I don't like kissing. If I just met a guy, which doesn't happen because I don't like new men. That's also something that I've talked about. I recycle.
Right? Like, it makes sense. Very valid. I understand.
Yeah.
Then that means it's not like you don't like it at all. You
Yes.
like it, but you want to be sure you're doing
Yes.
it with the right person.
Yes.
And then that's
So like, it becomes a thing. Like, I don't like it. I don't remember the last time I kissed. You don't believe
Oh no!
it?
So even if you're with your partner, you don't want to have because sometimes
I don't have a
you
partner.
guys could just kiss.
But I'm saying I don't have a partner.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying,
let's
that-
take it to the latest one, the last one that you had.
There's no last one. Did you hear me when I said I recycle?
Yeah, I'm saying that even if you recycle,
That
the
my
one you are with
recycle
previously-
collection, they are just like 1, 2, 3, right? And I've been recycling them for almost 2 decades now. So they are there. They haven't gone anywhere. We're just moving around. Yeah, because I don't like new men.
The familiarity makes it easy
It
to
makes it
enjoy.
easier.
Yeah.
You know what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
There are no surprises. You don't because the other day I was saying that sometimes we were talking about, one of my guests was saying that sometimes you can meet somebody in a club and then, there's so much heat that, somebody will bend you over or you start kissing passionately and all of that. And I said that could never be me. That could really never be me because it feels like I don't know what to expect from this new.
Right.
They could be highly disappointing.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
You want to make sure you know them and you can freely let
when
go.
you're getting with a new person, there are no guarantees. Can they satisfy me? Do they know what I like? All of that for me is long.
That's not learning.
But if Charlie, if it's the guy, I know it's the guy. Yo, where you did, Charlie? What's up? Yeah,
That's why people keep going back.
You know what I mean? It's like
People keep going back for that reason.
yeah. So that's just what it is. Anyway, Christian.
Yeah.
Let's move on from the trade and you talking about your earlier guilty pleasure.
Correct.
Let's talk about things that you've heard from other people that, you know, you found really weird.
Anal licking.
Oh.
It's
You
very
think that's,
nice.
you think that's for the liquor or the licky?
And
I'm more conscious about one's health, so I really want to learn more about it in theory before I do the practical. But I hear a lot of people saying anal licking, and it's good.
It's very
Yeah.
pleasurable.
They call it tossing the salad.
Tossing
So
the
let
salad.
me ask you this: do you shower before you do the anal?
You have
licking?
to, because the thing with that is you could even ingest very harmful bacteria, because that place is an exit route for feces.
Okay.
So when it comes out and you don't wash down well and clean the area well and there are particles there and ingest it on their tongue, E. coli, you will get the stomach problem just because you've tossed the salad.
Yeah.
So if you want to go into it, it's better to shower well and then make sure watch him wash the area well with a lot of
think
soap.
They shower well, but they still leave little.
Because, there was a time a lady reached out to me and told me I should tell Ghanaian men to wash their butts well because she went to toss the salad and she ate. It was so disgusting for her. And she likes to please a partner like that.
She did.
Yeah, but because the thing with this is,
No
I feel
way.
like before, even if you are into it, shower together and say, I want to toss your salad, whichever way you want to say it, and then can I make sure it's clean before I eat it? I think it's better so you make sure you're prioritizing your health.
In her case, she likes to do it. Does it give her pleasure?
Yeah, because the thing there's a lot of people who are pleasers. You derive pleasure from pleasing your partner, from knowing that a lot of men enjoy the way a lot of men moan when you're doing that to them. They really, really enjoy it. So knowing that I can give you this amount of pleasure by doing that. So if she really likes the guy and she's into him, she wants to show him that I can give you a good time. She did, and then she ended up and it was so disgusting for her. I should tell them to wash their butts well. But I would say that you cannot know how somebody washes unless you watch them shower. So how about showering together and make it part of foreplay, clean each other's butts, and then you can go ahead and do
I
it.
think the same thing also applies to the opposite sex. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
How
saying
so?
both ways.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But I worry about typhoid fever
Yeah.
because the E. coli is
Yeah.
what gives people typhoid fever,
They have to
which is a
clean.
very, very, could be a dangerous illness. And I'm like, how much pleasure will you derive from that, honestly?
It can be nice, Mo.
It can be nice. Of
Very.
all the things, like, this is my entire body. Do whatever you want with it, and that is what you want.
Some people like to be on the receiving end. It's like if you're doing it to them, it's like, oh, go ahead, because they enjoy it. They just cannot.
But is it
imagine
something
it.
you enjoy?
It's very nice. I would wish for my future husband to do that.
Ah, you would wish for your future.
I'll return the favor because I'm a pleaser.
You're a pleaser. Very interesting. So they call it tossing the salad. If
Yeah.
you ever hear anyone say to you that I want to toss your salad.
Or rimming.
Yeah, or rimming, or I want you to. Yes, somebody, would you believe, somebody sent me a DM and said, I want to give you a rim job.
No.
And I said,
Why?
why? Why? It's the kind of things people send to your DMs. Oh my God.
Guys, respect Natalia.
You know,
okay?
because I say on the show, right?
Don't mind them. They do that. to
This
me
is
too.
Duvet. My name is Natalia. We're taking a break to stay tuned.
the left, to the right, take it up. Now bring it down. Everybody take it left, bring it right, swing it high, swing it low, and say we all go bring some.
Savannah Paint from Azar Group. Since 1921, we all go paint some.
Hello, lovelies. Join me, your host, Doreen Heyman, this season on a Bean Show, this and every Saturday as I bring to your homes and TV screens your favorite cooking show. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. It's been 10 solid years of growth and resilience, and we thank you for making the journey this far with us here on the show. We will be switching in between kitchens this season just to add to the excitement, engaging with our guests, and to bringing to you great recipes as we know how to do it best.
We are cooking authentic Ghana jollof with Zino jollof seasoning mix.
Akple. Ekwanya yefa so kan akple no.
This is my yam.
Okay.
AKA Bayere.
Don't be left out. Our Bean Show. We are cooking.
This program is brought to you by
You're watching a live telecast of the Word of God from Apostle Dr. Daniel A. Ama, General Overseer of the King's Light Chapel, USA.
When you walk with God, you create an atmosphere for your children not to suffer tomorrow. All the prayers you pray, even though some may not have come into realization in your own life today, they have become seeds awaiting harvest for your children tomorrow.
A time of undiluted Word of God to edify, to increase your faith and love in Christ Jesus. Stay tuned and be blessed.
Listen to me. Anybody who talks to you about other people is the weakest person you can ever find in your life. But look for somebody who will talk to you about God, and you will grow in Him, and you'll be established in Him. I thought this is a good place to say amen.
King's Light Chapel, encounter with fire.
If you want to really understand what's going on in the world, you need to follow the money.
In People in Profit, we tackle the biggest stories in the global economy and break down why they matter to you.
From mega mergers to market crashes and those new
Adakwa, and we're talking about guilty pleasures. Remember, we're streaming live on all our social media platforms. We are on X, we're on YouTube, and we are on Facebook, GHOne TV. We're also live on Star 103.5 FM. So before the break, Ami was talking about the rim job or tossing the salad. You did say that you want your future husband to be able to do that.
Yeah. It's not a deal breaker. But ideally, it would be nice if it's part of the menu sometimes, because it will be a mutual thing. Because it's very, very pleasurable, and it would be nice to know that I'm able to give him that experience or any other exciting experience that we both enjoy.
Christian, I like the look that you were just
so let me
giving
ask you
me.
this. You being a sex coach or therapist, what do we gain from licking the toes?
The toes. Toe sucking.
Correct.
You know that there's some people. What do you gain from me?
Yes.
As in
The saka or the saki?
I mean, because they're nerve. You know, all parts of the body have nerve endings.
Okay.
Some parts are more concentrated than others.
Okay.
So depending on how you like the parts of your body feel for you, a lot of people enjoy when their toes are sacked. And some people, just because it's the feet and it feels like an abomination, because a lot of things, once it feels like, oh, it's not the usual, it's more exciting to do because not everybody does it. So you feel like, yeah, it feels freaky to do it. So some people during sex, they try to be as freaky as possible or show their partner they can do the most or to do the most to please them or to stimulate more parts of the body. So then they sack the toes. You will derive pleasure from knowing that your partner is enjoying it.
Okay.
Yeah, and just the fact that you feel like you're doing something so forbidden can be more exciting for you and add up to the pleasure.
Oh, okay, sure.
Why, have you done it?
Do you like toe sucking?
Yeah.
You've done it?
Yeah, a couple of times, and
Okay.
I did love it.
It's very nice. Like
So you did it to your woman?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. That's very interesting.
Would you suck toes?
No.
I don't know.
Sometimes it depends on how the person,
I'm very conventional. I'm very conventional. Yeah. With my recycled men. All right, D-Lover, so tell me, typically, what is your sex routine? What are the things that you do? You and your woman are in the room, or she's just come from work or whatever, and you know that tonight we're going to get it going on. What do you do? Like, take me through the process from beginning to end.
Okay, for me, I mean, the process actually starts from the very moment. I feel like sex is like an icing on the cake, whereby you need to build that connection with the person. All the naughty texting, all the, I mean, when I meet you, I'm going to do this. It gets you to be a bit comfortable with a person.
Okay, hold that thought. I know that you are not as wild as Christian is.
Right.
So let me get Christian to tell me what his experience is like. Christian, please paint me a picture from top to bottom. When you know tonight is game night, my woman is here. Let's start from the top. What do you start with? What do you end with?
Yeah, so it starts with picking up the lady, but the choice of car I'm going to use that day. Because, yes, let me paint the picture to you. I don't want a car that the gear lever is big. Because right from picking you up, I need to start the hand job from inside the car, drive through to the destination of happening.
Okay.
1. 2, I need to also make sure that in the conversation that I'll have with you, I'll come raw choice of panty that you are going to wear. So I won't.
What time?
Well, usually I love the G-string, but I've seen some exciting ones that looks good. Yeah, recently I saw one and I really love it. Yeah, so fast forward, choice of car I'm using to pick you up. How easy I can go into your pee whilst driving, that you being clingy in the car, straight to the destination, because the time you get to the destination, you'll be on fire, then the process starts. But before the process starts, courtesy etiquette-wise, we are going to shower together. And also, during the shower, as she rightly said, we take care of the pros and cons of certain things because aside the pleasure to health matters. So from shower right to the bed, and right to the bed, conversation starts. Sex doesn't start right away. Starting the conversation doesn't last more than 2 minutes.
What kind of conversation? What do you say?
Yeah, so first, I'll ask about your day, knowing so well that is not what I'm out to.
You're really not interested.
Just
it's
following
just
the
courtesy.
blueprint. Yeah, so I ask about your day, and since you are wet and I'm hard, I'll go straight into the point. Yes, and also I'll ask about your fantasy. So how was your day?
But this has to be a woman you're with already, or is a new woman?
You can play it randomly.
Okay.
You can play it randomly because action begins right from the car. Do you get it? And some women, when the action begins in the car, she gives you the luxury. I'll use the word luxury. She gives you the luxury. You know, she can open up in the car for you or do this. So before you get to the apartment or your destination, you know what she wants already. Work begins.
Yeah, it's the work beginning that I want to hear.
Yeah, so work begins because I know your predicament about what you love about sex. Mostly I'll start with the missionary. Yes, I start with the missionary and I'll hear the rhythm. Then I'll do other positions that will sit you right.
You get to the apartment and then you start with missionary?
No, we get to the apartment.
Okay.
1 minute conversation. Commercial break starts. After the commercial break, appetizer. I ask about your fantasy. Then foreplay. After
foreplay includes what?
The foreplay includes favorite position, nipples.
Okay.
You know, sucking your nipple, you know, playing around your back. You know, whilst I'm sucking you, you know, my hands will be at your back so I can push a little. Okay. Then during the process, I'll give you the pillow so that I can come up because I know the kind of ladies I like. So you push up whilst I streak the D on your P. Do you get it? So that you
rub it.
Correct.
Okay.
My mother is watching, so I want to use the word. Right, so I'll start rubbing it for you. Then you'll be in the mood. I won't penetrate now. I'll let you become more wet. I have that patience when it comes to having sex with someone. Yeah, so I'll take my time for you to be wet, for you to call the action.
Okay.
I won't call the action. No.
Oh, so you want her to be the one to say that?
Yes, so you call the action. And with some ladies, they'll just push it in, you know, and that will trick them. That electricity. Yeah. So basically, this is the teaser of how I would do the action.
That's how you do it.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, take me through your process.
And wait, lastly, as after everything, my aftercare is very important with me.
Okay, tell me about your aftercare.
Aftercare, you know, hugging you, you know, I'll be all over you. And after the process, you shower first. After we come in and all, I'll give you the towel, you shower, you come back. But by the time
what
you
if
come
she's
back,
not in the mood to shower?
Oh, you have to, you
Maybe
know.
she's tired.
I'll help you. This is not a movie, this is real. And mostly, I would like you to go to the shower first. Okay, then I'll quickly make up the bed. Do you get it? So I'll join you in the shower before you come. Oh, okay. And fan 2. Normal cliche air condition 16. So 2 plus 16. No, so you know, you get it. So by the time after you get in the shower and you coming out, you know, the atmosphere, I showed that. You come in and sleep, then slowly. Yeah. So you'll be resting whilst I'll be cuddling with you, I'll be playing along, then another action begins.
Wow.
Especially when it's around my time, the 2 a.m. thing. See, I want to enjoy the act. I want to enjoy sex. I want to be appreciated.
So it's the 2 a.m. that you're letting you go and take a shower and come back, and then you're going back again?
Yes. So not for TV hype, but I really like to perform more than, I really like to do more than 3 or 4 performances before I sleep. Because I take, you see,
and you start at 2 a.m.?
Wait.
Okay,
Wait.
I'm waiting.
If I'm starting around 2 a.m., by 4 a.m. I'll be done. And I take my time.
I'm sorry. This
Yes.
person
No, wait. Let me explain more.
This person you're with, will they be going to work in the morning?
So I know. I told the last time that I know the kind of people I roll with.
Okay.
And the time that I'm picking you up. So I do Fridays.
Oh, right.
Weekends. And if not weekends, I do quickies within the week.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, you have to test your boss a message that you're not coming to work. Because most of the times, after the whole action, even in the morning, I'd love to. Because I do a lot of things. I get stressed out, I'm being honest with you. You know me. I get stressed.
I don't know you.
I get stressed. I get stressed out. Christian is all over doing this and that. So I need to make time for the act.
Okay.
Make you feel good. And afterwards, get that text message. Thank you very much.
Who
It was
gets what?
awesome. After the act, I need that text message from you. That I wasn't selfish, but thank you so much.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I have time for it too. I'll get time. I have time.
It's the aftercare for me. 2 + 16. Interesting. I mean, take me through your process.
Okay. So
how do you like to be laid?
Okay, so my process is not the same all the time.
Okay.
Because I like to switch it up, so it depends.
Okay.
If I'm getting picked up, then, it starts from the car. Because I like a lot of kissing, so gagging, even when we have a chance in the car, any chance I get, I want to kiss. Because that's the beginning of foreplay. Or if we're home, or you're coming to me, I would want you to come and meet me in my lingerie and my robe, the bed laid, candles around, and my toy, a rose around, just to spice it up a bit. And when it comes so let's say you come inside, hugging, talking a bit, but I will be kissing and touching each other through it all, through the touching and the talking, because I'm a very touchy person. And then I'll push you over to the bed and then maybe go down on my knees and give head. Maybe I'll get some ice cubes to make it more fun. And usually after you give head a bit, they'd want to return the favor.
Okay.
Or they would want
to... do you always give head?
Not always. It shouldn't. It's not like an always thing. It's just that there are times that you want to do it.
Okay.
Or you woke up and he's sleeping. You quickly rush to the fridge and get cubes so that you wake him up with head, with ice. They like it because now they're feeling the cold tongue on it. And then awake and then you start the morning by getting some. Because I get pleasure from doing that.
Okay.
Because when you give head, it's like knowing that you're making them feel that good. It makes you feel good, so it can make you wetter. A lot of women will tell you that they get wet from giving head. Yeah, so that's the same way. So I cannot be with somebody who does not
give head.
Yeah, I don't. I feel like I need it. It shouldn't be part of it every time, but I should know that it's your favorite meal.
Oh.
But yes.
What if you are having a quickie?
Oh, you see, that's what I'm saying. That it's not the same all the time. A quickie can be that we are somewhere, we need to find a place to do it quickly. Okay. So that one, maybe I'm very horny. We've been kissing already. You usually start with kissing and then maybe a little fingering and then spanking, and then you do maybe one position. You're carried or you're bent over, or you just sit, like you find a position.
So give me an idea. The last time I said something here that one of the things I would like to try is having sex in the plane, the washroom. Yeah. So imagine I'm with you. How are you going to do it? Because I'm knowing that the washrooms in the airlines are smaller.
You can hit it from the back.
Paint me a picture.
You're borrowing my words.
Yes,
Paint me a picture.
Because with that, you have to quickly just I mean, you're already hard. So maybe while seated, I was playing with you a bit hard. We're both horny. So just turn around and
bend her over and do your business.
With the quickies, right? Because the thing with quickies, you don't have a lot of time. Can be like some 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Sometimes quickies last longer. But you are in a place where somebody is coming, or you have to get back to work. You have things to do. So you quickly just get to it. And so usually you might not even get hit. Unless, you want to start with, you want to suck. You want to do it for a bit, but you don't have so much time. So do the most important thing for both of you. Maybe in that moment you want it to be penetrated.
Okay.
Because there are times where you miss him so much, you've seen him, it's like, just you start kissing your bit, like, I want you inside me.
I want you inside.
That's like, because it's not always the same. Maybe you've been teasing each other all day, that now, or it's been a while, and you miss him so much, and you've been using your toys, your fingers, and it's like, you are here. Let's not play around. Just come in. You get so it depends on. No, I'm not saying that it should be like that. But I'm saying that the process, it depends, because we don't have sex the same way all the time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you understand? But it's just that for women, foreplay is necessary. So, like, making sure that before you go inside is wet and she's ready, it's important. But with my process, the spanking has to be part of it.
Right.
Kissing, I like to play around. When I'm in a good mood, maybe I want to I'll let you put wax on my body.
Right.
Put what on your body?
Wax. I like candles.
Okay.
It's like I like playing with it.
So you mean if I'm being with you, I need to get time to prepare before I can have intercourse with you?
No.
Sorry, you're not with her. That's an irrelevant question.
No, wait.
Let's move on to the I'm sorry, hold that thought.
Okay, we'll come back.
Just take me through your problem. But what kind of question is, if I'm with you?
No, I want to understand
You're not
something.
with her.
No, you see, there's a blueprint here in her statements.
Okay.
Time. Attention, patience, because from all that she's saying, waxing, candle, it's painting a picture for me.
You see, like I said, it's not always the same.
She's saying that for her men or her prospective men. I'm sorry, I missed the part where that's your problem.
No. Now, even you yourself mentioned that. You like to take your time and make sure the woman really enjoys it.
I'm not getting my
You're trying to make it look like I want too much.
No. You don't want too much. Use me. Thank you. All right, let's go.
Tell me.
Okay,
what is your process? You started, but I had to move to Christian. Tell me, what is your process?
It differs though, because some ladies that you're with, and it also depends on the kind of relationship you have with the person. So for me, let me say, the ladies that I know that are like very hardworking and they do.
If you were going to bed with me, what would you be doing to
why
me?
should you don't like you don't like
why should
you get it?
Take me through the process. What are some of the things that you'll be doing to me?
Yes.
Take me from top to bottom.
Now, first let me establish.
Okay.
This.
I also establish.
If I'm going to use you, that means you have to like kissing and foreplay. A lot of foreplay involving.
Yes. Let's assume I like all of that.
Yes.
Okay. So
on a normal day, I mean, maybe I'm gonna come pick you up. I mean, in the car, put some music. I mean, I don't play with the music stuff.
Yeah.
I think the last time we discussed
we spoke about it. Okay.
Yes. Make sure I have some really sensual music that would communicate whatever we are going to do.
Okay.
Then we can start with some little touches here and there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we get to our location. Then we put that in quotes.
Okay.
Then when we go in, take a shower, which is standard, which is like everybody will make sure like. So if you are somebody that I know, your work schedules, how you feel, like, you know, some ladies want sex, but they're a bit tired after work.
Let me not catch you, but let me say this. Why do I have to come and take a shower in your house? Maybe I took a shower before you picked me up.
It depends.
Okay.
It won't have to happen every single time.
Yeah.
But let's say.
But so, for instance, if we're going on a date, if I'm going on a date, I clean up. You know, I've taken a shower. I'm feeling fresh. I'm smelling nice.
So the idea of the shower here is it's not just to go and clean up. But the two of you being in a shower together, it's a whole different thing.
Oh, it's also part of the foreplay.
Yes.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Because if imagine you're in a shower with me,
I should imagine it.
I'm rubbing your back. I mean, cleaning every essential part of your body. You will feel something.
Okay.
Okay. Even before we move to the bed. And
okay.
When we move to the bed too, I'm a very patient person.
Okay.
And like I said, before we even start doing anything, I'm somebody that will talk to you for a very long time and know everything you like.
Okay.
So once we get into the bedroom, I start dropping it one after the other. I know maybe you like kissing. Some ladies say, oh, I want a massage. I have my baby oil. I'm not Didi though. I have my baby oil. And I make sure I give you, maybe like some 15 minutes of very nice sexual massage. Make sure you are all sweet and ready for everything.
Okay.
Then you return the favor.
I also massage you.
No massage, but in the foreplay process, like certain things I would do.
So what would you want me to do?
I would have communicated that to you.
No, but right now we're painting a picture. So what would you want me to do?
Oh, I like me some head.
Okay, you would want some head, and then what else? I'm done with the head. Let's move on. What else do you want?
If you're done with the head, you have to calm down. You're done with the head, I bend you over.
You bend me over. You like to bend over.
Not always.
Okay.
You're kind of like making it.
Okay. I'm sorry.
It has to.
So
it has
you're
to.
gonna
It has to
bend me
move with the
over.
flow.
Okay, so you're gonna bend me over, and then.
Probably make sure you're all wet now there, because if you're not wet,
Okay. I'm gonna bend over what?
I would have to start.
I'm gonna bend over the bed or bend over.
Yeah. I mean, if you're given a head, it depends on the position you are in. Probably I could be lying and you giving me head. It's different. I could be standing and you're kneeling. It would depend. I can't be too.
No, but I'm
specific.
saying you said you're gonna bend me over
Yes.
afterwards.
And that is with my imagination of what I'm doing to you.
Right. So what am I
if
gonna bend
you-
over?
You.
The sofa, the bed.
We just spoke about moving to the bed. So
Okay, so
it
the
is
bed. I'm
we are
bending over the
talking
bed.
about.
Okay.
Okay.
And then you're gonna give me back shots.
But first, I have to make sure you're wet. That means you enjoyed whatever
Right.
foreplay we had.
Okay.
Because if you are not wet, it means
Yeah.
we have to start again. Or there's something going on in your head that
Could
is
be
not
hormones
allowing
though,
you
it's
to
not-
enjoy it.
Okay. So I take the back shots and then.
You want me to actually like?
Okay, on
paint
the
a very-
notes of back shots, we're going to take a break. This is Duve. Duve is like, I don't know why you're not expressing, like, I
No,
literally,
I don't wanna-
put myself on the platter. I
Because
said,
you can't
do
put
to
yourself on the
me,
platter.
do to me
No,
anything you want. I know
because
if
you
it was
can't-
Christian,
he would
Oh.
We're going to go on
You
a
give a
break. This is
testimony.
Duve. Do stay tuned. We will be right back. I'm giving you consent to disrespect.
Not on live TV.
No, but it's only on live TV that you can, though.
Yeah.
So go ahead and take advantage of it. Anyway, I mean, I know that sometimes women want to be called, you know, certain names during sex. A slut,
a whore, dirty whore.
Yeah, you know, all of these ones. Some people like it. Some people really like it. You know. How do you feel about that?
I like hearing sweet things from somebody I'm with. It's only with the pain bit that I would want you to be harsh. But during sex, I want to hear you tell me I look beautiful.
You're sexy.
How much you love me. Like the sweetest things you can come up with. My body is so nice. I taste so good. Like, because I might take it too personal, but some girls, they get more pleasure. It's more exciting and intense when they are called those words.
Right.
Some men will it's just like how we call men daddy during sex. Not everybody. Some men want to be called daddy, and it makes them feel like they're doing the most. Because a lot of girls, I wouldn't call you daddy if you're not hitting it right. Daddy comes in, it comes up in the moment when, oh my God, you're really doing it. Okay, daddy. Yeah. So it's like that with the words. Like it comes with like more intensity, and it's important to find out which ones your partner likes though, because you can't go and say you might go and say a word and then maybe it'll trigger something. Maybe he's lost his dad or something. Like we need to work with.
And you go say daddy, like, and it will trigger something.
Yeah, so we need to work with words that people are comfortable with. Okay, so would you be fine with me calling you daddy? Because I like to call my man daddy during sex. Or some would say just say my name or babe. Yeah, with a name one.
Babe is for everyone, innit?
Yeah.
Everyone is babe.
Yeah, but
with
the dirty
everyone
words,
is babe.
with the dirty words, some people want to be disrespected so bad.
Yeah.
Like, tell them. Some men want you to degrade them. Tell them like it's so small, like you suck in bed, and with that it comes with pleasure for them. So it depends on what they like to hear. Me, I don't want the offensive ones because I'll take it to heart. Be nice and sweet to me.
Okay.
Unless I ask you to
do otherwise.
Yeah.
And then I also know that some people love, like, you know, having sex in public, like in public spaces.
Yeah.
They get a certain thrill that
Adrenaline
comes
rush.
with, like, we're all sitting here and Christian wants to go behind the creek over.
It's knowing that you can be
it's like,
seen.
you can be seen. It's like people like to do that. What is it about that? Have you had that experience?
No, please. As an honorable member, no.
This one, dear, I don't want to answer.
You don't want to answer. I mean, you're going to have to answer.
Presidential ambitions.
I mean, you've done that. Because I remember you told me about
PDA. I like PDA. I like
a certain clubbing experience. You did tell me that, you know, you go into a club and this guy that is everything nice and something of the sort.
I've kissed in the club, not like gone all the way.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know, with the public one, where like you've gone somewhere and you see it's like it's a secluded place that you could quickly go do it, or maybe you're at a resort and it's like a shed that's a bit open, but you know that at night people are not really around, so at night you both go, and then when you hear sounds you quickly stop. It's the knowing, it pumps your blood, like it comes to the adrenaline
It's the
rush.
knowing that you could be caught any minute.
But it's so intense. Even if it doesn't last so long, that short period, it's crazy. That's why people like it. Some people are too uncomfortable. Like they think too much about like getting caught, and it just scares them that they will not enjoy it.
Right.
But the risk aspect is what makes them like it. But you have to make sure that your partner is comfortable, because you might be enjoying the risk bit and he is like scared, and now the experience is so bad for him and you are having a fun time.
Yeah, that's why you have to be with someone you speak the same language.
Exactly.
All right, we're going to go and see what our sex position of the week is. When we return, I'm going to ask D. Lovis if he's one of those who want to have, you know, sex in the restaurant bathrooms, if it's unisex. I mean, people say that, oh, this restaurant is so fine and they have a unisex bathroom, so you and him can go in there, you can bend over for him and finish and wipe your mouth and come and continue with your dinner. I'm going to ask you that, so keep that in mind.
I'll be waiting.
This is Juve. Let's see what our sex position of the week is.
Sex position of the week. Sit on the throne. For this position, the penetrating partner should sit on a chair and have the top partner with their back facing them. Then the receiving partner should lower into a seated position on the lap with the penis being inserted as she does so. Why it feels good, the woman has control and will usually grind against the hips, enjoying the deep penetration without long or fast thrusts.
Sit on the throne. That is our sex position of the week. And I love the bounce that was going on. But this, I don't think, can work with a guy who's packing, because that would be a bit much.
It can.
Yeah?
Because when you are with the anatomy of the vagina is such that when we are very, very aroused, there's more space in there to accommodate any size. So you don't start it with unless you are very, very aroused in the beginning. But then when you notice that you're so wet and all, this can be good, even if he's packing, unless you're not enjoying it.
Unless you're not enjoying it.
And the fact that the lady is on top, actually, she would control.
Yeah, you control how deep it goes. Yeah.
You have experience. The way you're able to tell me that, I can tell.
All right, it's clearly.
It's clear. You can see it from the screen,
And you can also think about something similar you've done. So
right, but in this case, can you support the woman? Could you hold her by the waist and help her to do the bounce?
It depends on how the throne is. The chair should be comfortable enough for you to be seated properly. Then you can actually help it.
Okay.
But maybe if it's as small like a kitchen stool.
The kitchen stool we've seen a couple of years ago is able to do some serious magic.
Yes.
Do you remember?
But you can't do this with a kitchen stool.
It also has its own position.
Yes.
Ami, tell me, this one you like?
I like being on top. I like that it seems fun. I like you can play music and have fun with it. The view he gets to watch you do your thing and bounce on it. And because women empowerment, because when women are on top, you're controlling the angle, the speed, you're going the way you want it. And he's behind you, so forget about the look on your face. Do your thing, raise your hands, and have fun with it. Play sexy music because I like giving a lap dance, so this is like a lap dance position. It's so fun. You dance, have a good time.
Okay. Christian?
I think it's an exciting position that one should try. Personally, I've not tried it before, but I encourage myself that in the future I will, and I'll come and give you feedbacks.
Okay, we look forward to that. Sea lovers, your question.
Yeah,
the unisex bathroom, have you ever explored it?
Not bathroom though, but.
Okay, but another thing, tell us.
Yeah, another thing. I mean, when I was in uni, we used to go on these trips, and sometimes you're lucky you meet other people coming from other regions, and you meet someone you like. You guys wanna get something going. You don't want to wait. Once they leave, it will be a 9-day wonder. So I have an experience though. It was in.
So where did you guys do it?
It was in Andoh, and it was in. I don't know how to put it. It's more like a shed that was created by the beach.
Shed?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not a place you would sleep, but you could easily sneak in, and when there's no one around,
So what, in this case, did you bend her over?
You like the bending over?
You like it because you said it. I didn't say it. You said it. So what was the position that she got?
Yeah, we actually did some kissing. It was a standing sort of stuff.
Standing? She stood?
Yeah. You can stand and arch your back a bit. It will give you that bend that you need.
Right.
And that's cool.
Very interesting. Christian,
right?
Unisex bathroom.
think unisex bathroom would work best when you are traveling or along to a far destination.
To a far destination?
Yes.
So like a road trip?
Correct.
You're doing a road trip?
Yeah.
And then you stop someplace?
Yes. I have a place in mind around. We go on your way to Cape Coast. There's this eatery that I don't want to mention it for advertisement purposes that you could try.
That people
from
could
Accra
try.
to Cape Coast. So you
stop on the way to get some.
Before. Tell me after.
So there's a place there. I think it would be an exciting thing to try it there.
But you haven't tried it there?
Not yet, but I will.
So, but how do you know that it's a place where you can do that?
I always, when I go to Cape Coast, coming back to Accra, I stop there to eat. But then when I look around, the ambience that's in, and then, the washroom is, quite a bit far from the eatery. It's very private, and I recommend it to anyone who wants to try.
You recommend it?
Yes.
Very, very interesting. Right. Very interesting.
The thing with the bathroom thing, you don't even have to go far. Like, you can be on a date and playing around, trying to spice it up. It's like, okay, I'm going to the bathroom. If it's unisex, I'm going to the washroom. Follow me, but knock thrice or knock 5 times so I know it's you. And then you get it done, and then he comes out and you come out after. It can be very, very nice. Or remove your panty and leave it in his hands and tell him to meet you in the bathroom. Or while he's sitting opposite you, let him know you have nothing underneath, and then let him know to follow you to the bathroom. But the knocking bit, I think is so sexy, that knock 5 times so I know it's you, and then when he comes in, you just quickly do it.
What if a random person comes in?
No, 5 times. Give a specific number.
Yeah, there could be coincidence. Because me, for instance, if I knock once, you don't open, I will knock twice, 3. On the 5th time, you open.
No, it's the way you would know.
Yeah.
You see, because if I know, I told him to knock 5 times. When he comes, you say, you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I know it's him. I'll quickly open, and then we get to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so we don't walk in together and everybody knows that they're going to do something.
Yeah, that
and
is
then
what's
you
going
go.
on.
It's very, very, because in the end, you're doing it in a different location. And then it adds a spice to it and makes it very, very exciting.
Would you recommend you do that with a partner you have? You see, because I feel like a lot of...
I would want to do that with my person.
Yeah, but a lot of guys would prefer quickie with somebody maybe they met randomly at an event.
While you have a partner at home.
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Random, I've always questioned random sex.
Very dangerous.
I wonder, why does anyone want... How are you turned on by a random person?
No, when we say random
I can't
person,
say for men, because men can be turned on at any time, on any occasion by random people. But for women, I'm thinking, but how are you turned on by a random man?
Maybe he is attractive, he's physically attractive. And maybe something else about him attracted you to him. It could be the way he smells, his teeth. And then maybe you start talking. There are some people you can meet on, and like you just met them and the conversation is crazy and it feels like crazy chemistry and the vibe is there and it's like you're flirting and there's what they're drinking involved. It's like, why not go for it? Some people are able to do that. Some would want to get to know you more. But some people, when it's that intense and in the moment you feel like we both want it, they just go for it. So sometimes it's about how intense and the vibe. But sometimes it could just be because they were horny and they were coming out to look for the most available person to do it with.
Oh,
so
you mean the man or the one, or both?
Both, because there's there's a time on my personal podcast, right? We're having a conversation about like having sex when you're horny. And one lady talked about how when she's horny, she just needs to dress up and go to a bar or a club or a pub, and she would definitely meet somebody. And then, like, with that, it's just the sex she wants. So catch a vibe with the person, get some, and then say goodbye.
Wow.
So some women are able to do that. So not every woman needs to know somebody or needs an emotional connection. Some women, they just want to get their
I feel like the emotional connection,
they have a way of...
Yeah, but
Some men too are like that. They need an emotional connection before they can have sex. They can't do the random.
No.
There's some men that
if I'm not
cannot do that.
emotionally connected to you.
But it's
So they're demisexual.
when we say random, it doesn't mean like you just bump into the person and
Have sex.
it won't even happen.
Okay, so what
sometimes,
does it mean?
I mean, imagine you go for, let's say, a party. The party, let's say, started by 9 p.m. You met someone. You guys have been vibing. Just like you've been talking. You've been like you've spent almost like a couple of hours together. Somebody might feel like, I think I know you enough that we can get, if the feeling
From
is
what
there.
time to what time? Have you known me enough?
Oh, you don't necessarily need
How
to
in a
know.
day's work?
It might not be knowing enough. It might just be that, okay, we both want it,
feeling,
so let's,
like,
because
yes,
knowing enough,
the excitement is there, I mean, this person wants me, I want her.
Yeah. And
Very interesting. Anyway, my guilty pleasure is role play.
Role play?
I love role play. I love
what
role
scripts?
play.
What roles?
Whew, that will be tough for me to say because it's a bit deep. But I love role play. Let's leave it at that.
No. You want to hear it. You want at least one, your favorite one. That one should be
So we try.
Which ones do you know? Maybe you mentioned. Let's do some guesswork.
We want it.
Maiden.
It will take a long time. We just want you to tell us.
Teacher and student.
No.
Okay, boss and the maid, the house help.
No.
The nurse and a patient.
Stop mentioning. It's okay. But yes, I absolutely love role play.
Okay.
Role play is a thing. All right, let's wrap up this conversation, shall we? And because I started with you, Christian, I'm going to wrap up with you.
Right.
So in wrapping up, what would you say?
Yeah, I would say that people should be more confident about what they feel guilty about, because at the end of the day, we are looking at satisfying each other, and we are looking at making our body feel good, making our spouses feel good, making our girlfriends feel good. So we should be bold enough to communicate how we feel, irrespective of how the act is going to be to our partners or to our acquaintance.
Okay.
So that at the end of the day, we will feel much appreciated.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so the thing about guilty pleasures is that the reason why people feel the shame and the guilt, it has to do with other people's perception. You worry that what would other people think, and that's why you're so guilty about it. We should look at it such that sex, you need to have that freedom of expression. So far as there's consent and nobody's getting harmed and you're enjoying it, go ahead and enjoy it. And with fantasies, we're allowed to have any fantasy. What you do with that fantasy is what matters. So feel free, own your guilty pleasures, and let's learn how to better communicate with our partners, because a lot of people have things that they wish to do with, but then because they feel so much guilt around it or embarrassed about it, they're unable to communicate that with their partners, their wives, their husbands. There's an activity you can try out. It's the yes, no, maybe list. I have it in my book, Hot Sex Every Day. So with that, you look for a lot of, just find maybe hundreds of activities, and you have like 3 boxes. Yes, no, maybe. You have that list. Your partner has a list. Both of you have the sheets. With each activity, if it appeals to you and you want to do it, it's something you like or like you want to explore with your partner, you put it yes. If it's a no, you put it no. If it's something you're not so sure about, or you need to know more about, or you think it depends on the time, you put it under maybe. So you do that, and both of you check. So if you check your yes list, if all the a number of activities you picked as yes are the same ones that she picked as yes, you know that these are activities that we can explore as time goes on to spice things up. With the no-nos, you know that these are no's. Like, they don't have to explain unless they want to revisit it later. And then maybe from time to time you go back and see, do you think you want to try this? It's important so that it makes it easy for people to talk about things like if he wants to be pegged, he can bring it up, he can add it, and then maybe you don't mind pegging him. You try it out.
Do you love it?
Yeah, get my book, Hot Sex Every Day.
No, you mean my book.
Yeah, this is for you.
Yes. Do you love us?
Okay, so I mean, what I would say is I would want to just advise all the viewers, everyone watching, that I mean, if your friends come to you and tell you this is what I like, please let's be measured in how we judge them. I know we've all been in a society where like the norms and the religious backgrounds have influenced a lot of us, that it makes it difficult for us to even enjoy our sex life because we feel like I'm doing something wrong or they're going to say this about me. So if you're watching, I mean, it starts with us. So if your friends talk to you about their sexual guilty pleasures, try to motivate them, unless probably it's something, if you need to even advise the person, no need to shame the person for it. But you can tell them that, okay, this is what you like, just be careful about it. Do it this way, do it that way. And I think that'll be all right.
All right. Thank you, lady and gentlemen. Before we go, you know, you want to go around and tell us a little about, really quickly, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Memorial Ghana.
Right, yes. So, as you know, at Memorial Ghana, you know, getting a hearse to transport your disease can be very hectic in Ghana. You know, you have to call A to get B. So when you come to Memorial Ghana, we give you quality hearse drivers who are professional, drivers who are respectful to carry your disease to any region for the burial. And then the exciting part is we have quality Cadillac hearses, right from America and Dubai, that can carry your hearse, that can carry your disease to any destination. Of course, prices can be hectic in Ghana. So when you come to Memorial Ghana, our prices are very moderate. We work within your budget. We will give your disease a peaceful rest. Always think of Memorial Ghana when you have a funeral event.
Okay. All right. Ami, anything you want us to know?
Get my book, Hot Sex, every day. Remember that if you're dealing with any problems in your sex life, you and your partner, you're having issues, or you want to get somewhere you are not, like you want to have a better sex life. I'm a sex coach. I work with clients. Hit me up on Instagram, Amishika, AMISHIKH, and let's talk. Let me help you resolve your sexual problems, okay? Because the sex life can be enjoyable. Don't settle for pain or no pleasure or like resenting your partner because they're not pleasing you well.
Okay. D-lovers. Anything we should know about?
Yeah, I mean, you guys should watch out for my upcoming EP. The title is The Sex Tape. So I'll be releasing my sex tape soon.
Oh, the sex tape.
You can follow me on IG, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter. It's all D-lovers_GH.
Okay. Thank you again, ladies and gentlemen, for coming through. And thank you for joining us from home. I'm sure that you have enjoyed. Big shouts going out to the crew, the entire crew, especially my producer, Giftie Dumensa Ewuku, and her PA, Queen Esther. You guys are simply amazing. Also to the director. All of you guys are simply amazing. Special shouts going out to Adwala. And he knows why I would mention his name, assisted by Cartoon, and he also knows why. All right, my name is Natalia. Connect to me on social media. Yes, I am Natalia. Let's do this again next Saturday, 10 p.m. GHOne TV. Good night.